Hello, dividend executives. It is Friday, so you already know we are trading options. We are reviewing our plays from this week and last week. Some are going to be expiring worthless. Some we are rolling. Some we are opening up new positions on. And so far, so good. The account is hitting absolute all-time highs over and over and over. And I've been telling you guys, I've been slowly getting back to cash. I'm about 76% cash, so I'm about at $100,000 worth of cash. And I've been selling cash secured puts every week, some of them weekly, some of them bi-weekly, some of them monthly. And I'm just slowly stacking this up as we plan our next moves into 2025. So let's talk about it. Right now, buying power, $2,488. For the day, up 1% or $1,303. For the week, up $3,588. For the month, up 7.62% or $9,000. Year to date, up $30,000 or 30.57%. 1 year, 35%. And then all time since we moved this account over here last year, we are up 64.32% or $50,000. Holy shnikes, that's crazy. Now, it took a lot of moves to get there. Some were good, some were bad. But you know what? We are up 64%. We've manifested $50,000 worth of wins for ourselves. And we are on to the next place. So what do we have on the table and what do we have left? Well, let's take a look at this week first. I guess we got a bunch of penny stock payment lending payments. Don't care about that, but let's take it back. So today, this week started on the 2nd, so we'll go all the way back to the 2nd. We had a couple of things happen this week. One right here, this is where we started it off, right? So, geez, how many things have happened since the 2nd? A lot. All right, so we had a Soxhole call roll. We rolled that for $30 credit at the 34 strike, so that's looking good. We bought our $100 worth of QQQ on Monday. Mara, we sold some puts, 10 of them for $100. Those are looking really good as of right now. SMCI had a massive shoot up, and so you know what? I got above my cost basis, and I said, you know what? It's time. Let's take some profits. Let's get the hell out of this stock in this particular account, and let's move on. So I sold my 10 lots of odd lots of SMCI, the 10 shares there at the 43.88. I bought back my call that I had on there for a loss of $355, all paid for by those odd lots, which is why I had them there. And then I sold my shares for $42 or 42.78 per share for $4,278, and I booked, I think it was just about a $250 appreciation on the shares there. So all in all, maybe we lost a little bit of money. Overall, because we sold a bunch of calls, we did good. But I wanted to get out of the stock in this particular account. I'm still holding the 1,500 shares in my regular brokerage account. Those are looking better as of right now. SMCI went all the way down to 17 and is all the way back to 43. If we get to that $50 mark, I'm letting them go. And I'm moving on. So that's the update there. I know some people follow me on Twitter, so they're probably wondering that. So out of SMCI, fully in the Roth. Too risky for this portfolio for me. A stock I just don't want to hold going forward. So MSTX, we sold some puts on Tuesday, I believe, for $225. The 65 strike, and that is for today. Those are looking good. We sold some into next week at the 55 strike for $525. So there's a good $750 right there. Sold another really safe delta, $240 MSTX at the 25, which is a really low strike. I think it was like a 0.01 delta on that one, so that's looking good. Sold some TNA puts, 2 of those, I believe. Yeah, 2 of those. $50 credit. Just a little bit of play on the Russell 2000 there. And then CleanSpark, we ended up rolling this today for a $200 credit. Bought back my old 17 calls for $1. Sold some 16 fives for 41 on this nice day. CleanSpark's up about it's been 6 to 8% today. So that is looking really good. Another $200 there, and then a bunch of stock lending payments. So those are the trades we made this week. Still at the $5,000 worth of contribution. MSTX put up $222. Mara put up $90. We sold that for $100, so I can buy to close those for $1 each. Soxhole calls. It is time to roll these, so let's get in. Let's roll these suckers out. We're going to roll these positions. We had the 34 call. Let me just take a look. You know what? I might go out a couple of weeks on this one. Yeah, let's go out a couple of weeks. Let's go out to the 37. We're going to do a $60 credit. I'm not too worried about this one. Let's see if we can get a fill here. If not, I'll probably just let these expire and I'll sell it again on Monday. Soxhole is currently trading up about 1.5% today. So let's see if we can get a fill of the 21 there. We'll throw that out there and do a multi-week trade on that if we can get the fill. We're in between the bid and the ask. If I threw it in for 20, we'd probably get a fill instantly. But for now, we will take that. So that's the play on that. MSTX absolutely nailed this trade. Time to rinse and repeat. Let's do it again. It's up 5% today, but I don't really care. We're going to roll this position out. We're going to make some more premium. So we're going into next week. We're going to the very bottom of the chain. And we already have some at the 55. We're going to do these ones at the 60. That's a $381 credit. Let's take a look at the delta on that. Whoops. My apologies there. Back to the 13th. All right, so this is a leverage play on MSTX. Bitcoin's currently sitting at like 100, almost 102,000, so I'm feeling okay about this. Chance of profit, 88.64. IV at 288%, which is why the premiums are so high, but it's a 0.06 delta. So I think this is a good risk reward for me. I'm willing to take it, and let's see if we can get a fill for 125. Usually the fills are pretty good on this stock. There's so much liquidity there. We are a little bit on the high end and we are rolling, so sometimes Robinhood is not the best at rolling, but let's see what we can do there. The release collateral is because we're moving down a strike. If I were to do the 65 again, then obviously that's 500 more per contract, 3 contracts, and so that's where you're seeing that number. Let's let that sit for a little bit and see if we can get a fill. As of right now, MSTX is trading about 102, so it would take almost a 50% pull down in the stock in 1 week in order to get in the money, so or about a 40%, I guess I should say. Mara, let's take a look if we were to roll these into next week. Mara is currently up, well, I guess it's up 5% today, so probably not a good day to sell puts. But if we wanted to go in and we wanted to sell the puts again, it's a really, really low delta play. We're talking about a 0.06, probably not worth our money, and we could collect another $100. So that's a really low risk play I could go for, but for me, as of right now, I'm probably just going to leave that open. Another one I've been looking at in terms of plays for this week, NVDL. This one's down 3.9%. For the week, it's still up. But if we look at it, it just hasn't been performing fantastic. 65, so is there a little bit of support there? Whoops, not sell. So if we go into here and we trade options into next week, let's just take a look at the chain. So if we came down here, to like the 69-ish put, it's less than 1% on our money for the week. Nice, Dogecoin up 40 to 44 cents, nice. Anybody that follows me on X knows that I have, I think, just over 11,000 coins of Doge. So that one's been doing really good for me. But let's see. So 69 put, we could do that. We could do 2 of those with the capital we have, get paid $100. Another lowish risk. I'd probably rather do the Mara trade over the NVDL trade. It seems like it's forming a head and shoulders when you look at the chart. So that's one thing I'm looking for. I'm looking for a real big break below 73. If we break below 73, I think we could get a nice downward movement, and then I really want to get in it. But this one you have to be careful with. If we go to the 1 year chart, you can see we were in the 60s there before, and then when we had that massive market pullback, we got down into the 40s, and we hit that again over here in September as well. So when you see those big swings like that, it can really humble an account real fast. We held it in this account from 70 all the way down to 30. I think it went into like the 30s and 40s, and then all the way back into the 70s. So I don't necessarily want to get assigned this one. Not worried about NVIDIA long term, but this is a trade that is down 3% on the day. So one that I'm definitely looking at. Let's come back in here. Yeah, I mean, we're right between that bid and the ask, so we really want to stay here at the 125. I'm probably just going to baby that and just make sure that it goes through. If not, I'll move it to the 120 and I'll still take the premium. I'm not too worried about it, but I've been liking the MSTX trades. Really, really low delta. The premium and the IV is just so high right now. Bitcoin's so strong that I'll take the risk for a stock dropping 40, 50% in a week, especially on ones like this 25 put. If we come and we look at the delta on this one, it's a 0.01. A 0.01, 375 IV. So obviously it paid me a lot of premium, but I mean, I'm just going to take those I'm going to take a couple of those risks all day long for my money, especially on sitting cash. And that's why I'm sitting about 76% of my cash. So those are the trade. These are all the trades we have right now. We have the Connell put up $748. That's going to be coming up soon, and then we will roll that. The $30 put up 117. MSTX put at 38 up 299. The 25's up 88. The 55, the 3 at the 55 are up 231. TNA's up 16. Clean Spark call is break even as of right now. The Soxo call, hopefully we get that roll coming soon. Mara, there's not a lot of red on the table, so I'm probably going to let that expire. And of course, I'll always post all my trades in the Discord and on X, so you guys can see that when I do make those trades. But that's what I'm looking for next week. I need more red. I like to sell puts into red. The only red I'm seeing today is NVIDIA and AMD. So not really too interested in selling a bunch of puts today. I will wait till the market gives me better opportunity. So that's where we're sitting right now. First things first, as always, every single week, what do? Well, we come in here and we buy more QQQ. Every single week, we take options premium, we buy $100 worth of QQQ, no matter what, every single week, no matter what the price is, and we just slowly build it. Right now, this is 26% of the portfolio. We're up 16% on the position. We have 15.1 shares, average cost of $454, QQQ sitting at $526. Wish I had more, but this is just the strategy that we built this entire position basically off options income. So that's nice to see. So that's the update for the account. If we get a fill for these, we'll see the notification, but let's jump over the spreadsheet because that's where all the nitty gritty fun numbers are. These are all the positions. If you need a screenshot and look through it, these are all the ones that we've been trading as of late. We are into December now, and so let's look at the December numbers. First week of December, we're already at $1,325 worth of premium. Because I am in 76% cash or 77% cash or so right now, about 100 grand, I'm going to be producing a lot of premium. Share appreciation is not the game when you have a lot of cash because you don't own a lot of shares. And the shares I do own, I'm just letting sit. I'm not really selling a lot of calls outside of Clean Spark and Soxel. So $1,325 for the week. Last month we did $4,476. This month with the $100,000 worth of cash, I would like to do, you think 1%, $1,000, 10%, 10,000. I would like to do between that 3 and 5% mark. So my goal is going to be between that $3,000 and $5,000 mark. That's what I'm going to be striving for. Am I on record for doing it right now? Yeah, I'm on pace to do it. If I do $1,000 each and every single week, we're doing $5,000 for the month, and we hit the top end of my goal for the month. We'll see how things manage. Obviously, we have longer plays in stake, and we're going to be rolling out into 2025 soon. I'm going to be out of town in the holiday season, and so I want to be playing a lot of plays into January coming up here in the coming weeks. Just an FYI on that. This is how we're looking for the year. Already almost to $20,000 of options income. We are averaging $1,100 a month. We've showed every single trade the entire year, and that's just what we're doing, and that's how we built this account. Cap gains, we've made about $18,000 willing and dealing out of stocks. November was a massive month. Why? Well, because we sold Amazon for $9,500 a $9,500 win. We completed the will, right? We sold the puts, got assigned, a year and a half ago, and then we just been selling calls since then. Now we finally got the shares called away. So we booked the gain there. We move on. Nice. Balance has obviously grown like crazy the last couple of months. We went from 93,000 in August, September 95, October 101, November 108, and then the start of December 126. You saw today we're at 129, flirting with 130,000. So that's nice to see. We're averaging 3% per month trading options and willing and dealing in and out of stocks. So this is where the money's come from. Some big names on here. Obviously, you guys know I've been willing and dealing the miners this year. I'm going to slowly be moving out of those a little bit more into safer plays and bigger plays like MSTX, MXTR. Miners have done great, and I think they'll continue to do great, but I want to hold less of them in my shares, and I just want to get back to selling puts and slowly building the account. So Clean Spark, Morrow, Connell at the top of the game. Tesla up there at 2,300. MSTX has made itself a name in the last couple of weeks. $2,040 made there. NVDL at 1409. Soxel at 1138, and then down the list, right? This is the trade. This is what we've made so far this month. 205 on Clean Spark. Mara $100, MSTX $990, and then nothing on the calls for SMCI. So $12.95 so far in December. Not too bad for the first week. After I finish making all the trades today, this number should update to about, $1,500, $1,600. Once everything is said and done, next week we will be locked and loaded for more puts, and we're just going to keep selling puts. My puts are going to be between probably 0.15 delta and below. I'm playing it safe. I could probably make more money, but I'm playing it safe. I'm stacking the gains, and I want this account to just continue to grow. So we're at 129,000. Why break what's working for us, right? If we have something that's working, let's just continue to ride it out. We're up $50,000. We're at 139 over the last week. Again, over the last month, we're up $9,203. So let's not break what's not broken. So we're just going to keep selling puts each and every single week. We're going to keep stacking. If we get assigned shares, we're going to wheel aggressively. And then into 2025, I got a little bit of changes that I'm going to be talking about as we get a bit closer. But I'm going to be stacking some different assets, and I have a little bit of a different play. So keep tuned for that. But thank you, everybody. As always, this is what I got going on for this week. I appreciate each and every single one of you for dropping in every single week. Don't forget to drop a comment or a like, and happy investing. We'll catch you next time.